In order to graduate, you must earn a minimum of 24 credits, and that is over the course of either 3 or 4 years, depending on what type of graduate you are. Now, we're going to cover the minimum credits required to be promoted from one grade level to the next. You have to earn a minimum of 6 credits to be promoted to 10th grade. You have to earn a minimum of 13 credits to be promoted to 11th grade, and a minimum of 20 credits to be promoted to 12th grade. The 24 credits that you must have to graduate have to be credits in certain categories. So let's start with the first category in the core areas. The core area requirements include English, which is 4 credits, math, which is also 4 credits, science, which is 3 credits, and history, which is 4 credits. In addition to these core area class requirements, all students must also earn 1 credit of health and PE, which is typically earned in the 9th grade year. Next, let's talk about elective credits. First, let's speak about foreign language. Foreign language credits are optional, meaning they are not required for a high school diploma. However, if you're planning to attend a 4-year university directly out of high school after graduation, you must earn 2 credits of the same foreign language while in high school. Beyond the foreign language, the elective courses are considered any course or courses not required for graduation. Students will earn a minimum of 8 elective credits. However, most students will earn many more than 8 credits by the time they graduate. Electives can be courses in the core area subjects that are advanced, or in the vocational technical areas or the cultural arts. It's important to remember that students are only promoted over the summer unless you are a student who is eligible to graduate in the upcoming spring semester. And those students will be placed in a senior homeroom mid-year, which is usually around the end of January, beginning of February.
At this time, you should have your high school transcript in front of you. If you would please look first at student information, I need for you to verify that all of this information is up to date and accurate. Your name, your address, your contacts, your student ID number, birth date, gender, all of those things. If you see anything that needs updating, if you will please let your homeroom teacher know of the changes. He or she will make note of those changes and forward them to the counseling office so that we can process those for you in the computer. Next, if you will look at your credit history, regardless of what grade you are currently in, your credit history is listed in chronological order, beginning with, for some of you, will be 8th grade, including any high school credits that you earned while in 8th grade, and then moving forward to 9th, 10th, and so on. You will see the courses listed by name. Then to the right of the course name is the mark or the numerical grade that you made in the course. The next column is your weighted points that you received for the grade or the mark that you made in the class, and then your unweighted points. The next to last column are earned credits. If you passed the class, then you have received 1 credit. If you did not pass the class, then that will reflect 0 credits. If you will take a look at the screen, I'd like to spend just a few moments explaining our new grading scale. You are aware that all students across the state of North Carolina in public school are now graded on the 10-point grading scale as shown in the blue chart that you're looking at now on the screen. So for example, a 90 to a 100 is an A, an 80 to an 89 is a B, and so on. However, if you'll now look at the next chart, if you are currently in the 9th grade, you entered 9th grade this year, you'll be looking at the chart on the left. If you entered 9th grade prior to this year, then you need to focus on the yellow chart on the right. These 2 charts represent weighted quality points. So, starting this school year, If you are currently in the 9th grade and you are taking an honors level class and you make a B, you will earn 3.5 points towards your GPA. If you are currently in the 11th grade and you are taking an AP English course and you make a B, you will earn 5 points towards your GPA. Again, please notice the difference between current 9th graders and upperclassmen. Now that you've had an overview and explanation of GPA calculation, if you'll look at the section of your transcript labeled performance information and notice that there are 2 different GPAs recorded. One is a weighted GPA and the other is unweighted. The weighted GPA is going to reflect any of those quality points that we talked about just a moment ago. In your GPA, it's going to be reflected there if you've taken honors or AP level courses. Otherwise, your weighted and unweighted GPA will be the same. Your unweighted GPA is your raw GPA, and it will not include any extra quality points that you've earned through honors or AP courses. Also in performance information, if you look to the right-hand side of this section, you will notice your earned and potential credits. So if you've passed all of your classes, your earned and potential credits will be the same. If you have not passed all of your classes, then your earned credits will be less than your potential credits. And lastly, in this section is class rank. Class rank is reported and based on your weighted GPA. Of course, the closer you are to number 1, the better. And all students are ranked multiple times a year, but at the end of each semester is when the credits will impact your overall class rank. If you have any further questions about GPA and class rank, either jot those questions down and submit them to your homeroom teacher so that they can be forwarded to the counseling office, or you can make an appointment with your school counselor. So the next part of the process is to map out your 4-year plan for graduating from high school. Depending on what grade you are currently in, this will be a little bit easier for some than others, but it is important to be able to look ahead and plan for the future. So your homeroom teacher will be giving you a blank 4-year plan that looks similar to the one that's on the screen. The one that's on the screen is already filled out as a sample just to give you an idea of what we're looking for. So we need for each student to complete their 4-year plan. You are more than welcome to bring your 4-year plan with you to your registration appointment and discuss it with your counselor. We also encourage you to, after you fill it out, take it home and share it with your parents, discuss it with them, and of course if they have questions, they are welcome to call as well. But use all the information that you have, including your course selection sheet, your transcript, and fill out that 4-year plan accurately and completely, and that will also help you in choosing your classes for next school year. So to conclude the presentation, we are going to distribute a video quiz, and we want to give everyone an opportunity to win a prize and also show us that you actually learned something today. So your homeroom teacher is going to pass out a video quiz similar to the one that you are seeing on the screen right now. Good luck to you, and the next step for most of you will be watching the registration video to explain how to register for your classes for next school year. So good luck, and we'll see you soon at your registration appointment.